What's up guys, Alvaro here. Welcome to the Bilingual Stock Market channel again. You guys already know this channel. This is the YouTube channel in which we talk about the markets, but we do it in English and Spanish as well, so you can pick your preferred language. And in this video, and as I do it Mondays through Thursdays, I want to make a quick stock market update. I want to break down some technicals, going over the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100, which happen to be the most important indices of the United States stock market. And at the end of the video, I will be breaking down from a technical standpoint the stocks that will be on the top of my watch list for tomorrow's trading session. So without further ado, let's get started. And the meme stocks, guys, as of now, when we still have 25 more minutes in today's trading session, are getting absolutely decimated. So in this video, I want to break down from a technical standpoint quickly, obviously because there are, so many meme stocks out there, but I want to take a look at Clover Health, at Wendys, AMC Entertainment, GameStop, what else, Workhorse, and I also want to break down from a technical standpoint CCIV and Wish as well. So we have a lot to talk about in this video, so let's get started once again. All right. Today we finally got the CPI data. It came out this morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it came out pretty much as expected, 0.6% versus 0.5%, which was what the analysts were anticipated. So we got a very good number, a very positive number in inflation terms. However, the big financial media tried to spin this news. So they said that this is the fastest inflation that we have seen, since 2008. However, the markets are happy with the inflation that we had in the American economy in May, and thanks to that, the S&P 500 reached a new all-time high in today's trading session. We also got this morning the jobless claims of last week. It came out 9,000 less than the week prior, and it went down to 376,000 filings. That's a new post-COVID-19 low. So from an economic standpoint, we had a very positive morning. So, and as I just said, we'll still have 27 more minutes in today's trading session. And as of now, we find the four major indices of the United States stock market in the green. I mean, I don't have here the Russell 2000, but we have the S&P 500 up 0.45%, NASDAQ up 0.67%, and the Dow Jones is pretty much breaking even, and it is up 0.11%. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the S&P 500, guys. And finally, at last, the bulls managed to take on all-time high in today's trading session. And if you guys remember, I said in the video that we posted on Tuesday that if the CPI data came out today pretty much as expected or better than expected, that was going to be the excuse that the bulls were needing in order to take on all-time high, and that's exactly what happened in today's trading session. So as of now, we have a new all-time high in the S&P 500 at 42.49. As of now, the S&P 500 is trading at 42.38. So this is crystal clear for me for tomorrow's trading session, guys. As a lower support, I am going to be looking at 42.20, which acted as a lower support today, and it also acted as a lower support in yesterday's trading session. Let's not forget that 42.20 already acted as a resistance in the S&P 500 for the bulls in 1, 2, and 3 occasions before. All right, so watch out for 42.20 as support. And from a resistance standpoint, guys, we are pretty much talking about the new all-time high in the S&P 500 at 42.49. And if the bulls happen to take on this new all-time high, then they are going to be pretty much in no man's land. So we are looking at probably 42.60, 42.70, 4300. Why not? And let me take a look the RSI on the 4-hour, it is at 63 points, guys. And keep in mind that we have already seen the S&P 500 trading with the RSI at almost 90 points. So the bulls still have a lot of room to the upside to go. And from a bad news standpoint, guys, we pretty much have to wait until July when we are going to get the CPI data of June. But other than that, I don't think that the markets are going to have a strong reason to sell off. And mind you, the markets can sell off at any time with pretty much no reason, with no a specific reason at all to sell off. So that can happen at any time. But the most important aspect, the most important matter that the markets are thinking about as of now is inflation. And today the markets are saying like, it looks like the Federal Reserve might get away with it. So inflation is going to be transitory and it isn't going to get out of control. And in the case of the NASDAQ 100, let me pull up here real quick. The 4-hour chart of the NASDAQ 100, we still have 19 more minutes in today's trading session, and the NASDAQ is trading as of now at 13,944 points. So let me pull up the 1-hour chart over here because this is live reaction, guys. So today the bulls failed at 13,961 points. So if the bulls happen to close below this area of resistance, that is going to be the most important area of resistance in tomorrow's trading session. And from a support standpoint, guys, also crystal clear for me, I am going to be looking at 13,812 points, which is an area, a level that acted as support in yesterday's trading session, and it also acted as a lower support in today's trading session. And watch out for the bulls taking an all-time high in the NASDAQ 100 sooner rather than later. This could actually happen tomorrow, guys. All-time high in the NASDAQ 100 is at 14,073 points. So we are pretty much 120 points away. So I think that a new all-time high in the case of the NASDAQ 100, it's in the cards. And now let's go ahead and take a look at AMC Entertainment. Let's see what is going on over here with this meme stock that really it is having actually a very tough day. AMC Entertainment is down as of now 13%, and it is trading at $42. The RSI on the 4-hour came back to earth. We can see the RSI of AMC Entertainment at 41 points when we already know that we have seen the RSI of AMC Entertainment at almost 100 points. So let me pull up the 1 hour and what could potentially happen with AMC Entertainment, guys. And mind you, we have a very important area of support coming up for AMC Entertainment at around $37.50. Which is an area, this is $37.50. It's a previous area of support for AMC that already acted as such back on June 3rd, but it also acted as a resistance for AMC back on May 28th. So I'm thinking, guys, that if AMC Entertainment happens to break this support, then we could potentially see a massive downside for this stock that could take AMC down to $24, $25 approximately, which is a previous area of support that already acted as such for AMC back on May 28th. So I'm thinking, guys, that the area at around $37 or $38 is going to be a critical area in which AMC should find support and then bounce back up for this meme stock saga or new episode of the meme stock saga to keep on going on. And let's go ahead and take a look at GameStop to see what is going on with GameStop. Let me see. So GameStop is trading as of now at $215, and GameStop is down today 28%. And if you guys remember, in yesterday's video, I told you the most likely reaction after earnings for GameStop is going to be a sell-off. And why? Well, because that's been the average reaction after earnings during this earnings season. And GameStop wasn't supposed to be the exception to the rule. So I'm thinking, guys, that GameStop might potentially find support at the 180 SMA on the 4-hour near $200 per share. Yeah, $200 per share approximately. $200 is a previous area of resistance for the bulls of GameStop that already acted as such in 1, 2, and 3 occasions before. And the RSI and the 4-hour is at 30 points, so GameStop is, as of now, oversold. So we can make the case that if GameStop happens to pay a visit to $200, which is a previous area of resistance that also coincides with the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. So that is a fact that is going to increase the likelihood for the bulls of GameStop to find support over there and then bounce back up. And mind you guys, if the $200, if that area of support happens to be broken to the downside, then the next foreseeable area of support for GameStop is going to be $172, which is a previous area of support that already acted as such for GameStop back on March 10th, and it also did it back on March 16th. So let's see what happens tomorrow with GameStop, but all of these meme stocks are looking very ugly, guys. I think that tomorrow's trading session is going to be essential to determine whether this new episode of the meme stock saga is going to end abruptly, or if this new episode of the meme stock saga can keep on going longer. And now let's go ahead and take a look at Wendys. Let's see what is going on today in the case of Wendys. And Wendys is down as of now 3.69%, and it is trading at $24.29. And I am going to zoom in here on the 4-hour, and I told you guys in yesterday's video, if you guys remember, watch out for Wendys finding support at $24. And why? Well, because $24 is a previous area of resistance that already acted as such for Wendys in 1, 2, and 3 occasions before. So Wendys is finding support as of now, or found support rather, in today's trading session at an area in which this stock was supposed to find support from a technical standpoint. So let's see if tomorrow Wendys can consolidate slightly above $24. That would be a very good sign. That could potentially imply that the bulls of Wendys could be gathering strength in order to make a push to the upside and maybe pay another visit to the next important area of resistance for Wendys at around $25.41. And mind you guys, and I said this in yesterday's video, take a look at the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart, which coincides precisely with the area of former resistance that now is acting as an area of support for Wendys at around $24. So this is a very good sign for Wendys from a technical standpoint. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Clover Health. So what is going on in the case of Clover Health when we still have 12 more minutes in today's trading session, and Clover Health is down today 16%, and it is trading as of now at $14.22. So this is another meme stock that is looking very ugly. So let me pull up the 1-hour, and Clover Health, guys, broke today an important area of support for this stock at around $16. $16 acted as a lower support in yesterday's trading session into the closing bell, but it also acted as a lower support yesterday as well as soon as the market opened. So the fact that Clover Health broke this support makes me think, guys, that the next important area of support for Clover might be at around $10. $10.50 each, which is an area that coincides with the 180 SMA on the 1-hour chart, and it also acted before as an area of resistance for Clover Health back on March 16th. So let's see what happens tomorrow with Clover. If Clover happens to find support at around the area in which it is trading as of now, let's say at around $14, then tomorrow Clover could potentially open trying to pay a visit to the support that it broke today to the downside near $16 per share. So from a resistance standpoint, watch out tomorrow for the $16 per share. And now let's go ahead and take a look at Wish. Wish is up as of now 0.75%, and it is trading at $10.69. And I think, guys, that out of all of the meme stocks, this is the only one that is actually pulling a green day today. So let me zoom in here on the 4-hour, and in yesterday's video, guys, I called out $11 as a very important area of support for Wish. And I told you, because yesterday's video was recorded before the market closed, so I told you, watch out for $11. This is going to be a very important area or of support or resistance depending on the price in which Wish closes today's trading session. So we find Wish as of now trading at $10.67. So it is slightly below the level of resistance that I called out in yesterday's video. And remember, guys, that $11 coincides on the 4-hour with the 180 SMA. So we're talking about an important area of resistance for the bulls of Wish. So I'm thinking, guys, because out of all of the meme stocks out there, I think that Wish is the one that is looking better. So tomorrow, guys, if Wish happens to burst above $11, which again is an important area of resistance for this stock, it could potentially pay a visit to the next important area of resistance for Wish at around $13.24. Let's not forget that $13.24 or $13.50 is a previous area of resistance and support for Wish. So $13.50 already acted as a support for Wish back in early April, but it also acted as a support for this stock also back in late April, and it also acted as a resistance back on May 6th. So I think that this is a possible outcome tomorrow, guys. All right, Wish bursting above $11 and filling the gap up to the $13.31, or if the bulls of Wish happen to fail in tomorrow's trading session once again at $11, and if the meme stocks in general terms keep on pulling back, guys, watch out for Wish to pay a visit to the lower support for this stock at $7.52, which is an area that already acted as a support for Wish in 1, 2, 3, and 4 occasions before. I think, and I also said this in yesterday's video, guys, that $7.50 is a very compelling price in order to pick up some shares of Wish for any purpose, long-term, swing trade, short-term, or whatever. And why? Let me zoom out here, because at $7.52, guys, Wish would be at something like 80% of its highs. So that's a very, but very interesting discount from a long-term perspective in the case of Wish. So watch out tomorrow for Wish, either opening the trading session above $11, holding that price as a lower support, and then paying a visit to the $13.50, or opening below $11, failing at that resistance, and maybe dropping down further and paying a visit to the $7.50. And now let's go ahead and take a look at Workhorse. Workhorse is going down 10.89%, and it is trading as of now at $15 when we still have one more minute in today's trading session. So here we have another meme stock that has gotten absolutely decimated in today's trading session. So I am going to zoom in here on the 4-hour, guys, and the fact, guys, that Workhorse is trying to hold $15 as a support is actually a good sign, guys. Let's not forget that $15 is a previous area of resistance for Workhorse that already acted as such for this stock back on April 1st. So it looks like Workhorse is actually going to close today's trading session above $15. So if tomorrow this stock happens to open the trading session slightly above $15, and if it happens to find some sort of consolidation slightly above $15, that could be a sign. There goes the market. That could be a sign that the bulls of Workhorse are gathering strength in order to pull up and pay another visit to the next important area of resistance for the bulls of Workhorse at around $18.30. Let's not forget that $18.30 or $18 has turned into a critical area of resistance for the bulls of Workhorse, because the bulls of Workhorse have already failed at that area, at that level, in 1, 2, 3, and 4 occasions before. And mind you guys, because another possible scenario would be Workhorse opening tomorrow's trading session below the support of $15, in which case the bulls of Workhorse could potentially pay a visit to the next important area of support for the bulls of Workhorse at around $13. $13 is a previous support that has already acted as such for the bulls of Workhorse in 1, 2, 3, and 4 occasions before, and it also coincides with the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart. So Workhorse is very interesting, guys, because it is trying to hold these $15 as a lower support. So everything is going to depend on how Workhorse can open tomorrow's trading session, either above $15 or below $15. And the last stock of this video is going to be CCIV. Churchill Capital went down today 4.19%, and it closed today's trading session at $25.38. And guys, this is a meme stock, or this is a stock that I am dealing with being very cautious. And why? Well, because so far CCIV, or Churchill Capital, the only thing that this company has done so far is lip service. That's it. So until I don't see this company actually selling vehicles, this is a stock that I am going to, try to stay away from, okay? Let's not forget what happened with Lordstown Motors yesterday or 2 or 3 days ago. So a company that was supposed to start making vehicles, and that company, the CEO of Lordstown Motors said that they had 300,000 pre-orders, guys, and the whole thing was a fake. So when it comes to these new EV companies that aren't making anything, we have to be very careful, all right? So in the case of CCIV, I am willing to take a trade on CCIV, but I am going to be very careful, guys, because I don't know, I don't trust in most of the EV startups companies that we find out there. So in the case of Churchill Capital, guys, this stock has a very important area of resistance at around $27.50. So let me zoom in here on the 4-hour, and the bulls of Churchill Capital, guys, already failed at $27.50 in 1, 2, and 3 occasions in recent days. And $27.50 is also a previous area of support that already acted as such for the bulls of Churchill Capital back on February 3rd, and it also did it back on February 25th. So from a technical standpoint, we can expect the bulls of CCIV to find a very strong resistance at around $27.50. However, guys, take a look at how the 50 SMA and the 4-hour chart coincides with a previous area of support for CCIV at around $23 approximately. $23 is also a previous area of resistance for CCIV that acted as such back in late February, but it also acted as a support back in early April and also back in early March. So if Churchill Capital happens to drop down further, we can expect this stock to find a good support at around $23. So at $23, And if I happen to see that this stock found a good support over there, I am going to probably try to take a trade on Social Capital. So if I pick up some shares of Social Capital, 100 or 150 shares, my price target is going to be the resistance that I just told you guys about at around $27, in which case I am going to be locking in a profit of 15%. And if any of you likes taking momentum trades, then maybe, guys, this is not a trade in which I am going to be involved with, but maybe bursting above $27 on good volume and momentum, if that can happen in the case of Social Capital, then this stock could potentially fill the gap up to the next important area of resistance for CCIV at around $32 or $33. $33 is a previous area of resistance for Social Capital that already acted as such back on March 15th, and it also did it back on March 1st. So what's out tomorrow, guys, for CCIV? In my case, $23-ish might be a buy, or if you like, riding a roller coaster and strong emotions, then maybe you could take a momentum trade on CCIV bursting above $27 and potentially filling the gap up to the $32. And with CCIV, I am going to wrap up the video. Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you very much for hanging out with me once again. Remember, guys, that here on the Bilingual Stock Market channel, we are posting these stock market update videos Mondays through Thursdays right after the market closes. So if you want to get the notifications of all of our videos in a timely manner, you have to be subscribed to the channel, but most importantly, you need to activate the notification bell right up there. Follow us on Instagram, guys, at Bilingual Stock Market. On our Instagram account, we are posting news and information on a daily basis, but most importantly, I am making call outs about the stocks that I am about to buy throughout the trading session. So if you also want to have access to that content, go ahead and follow us on Instagram as well at Bilingual Stock Market. And remember that this is the Bilingual Stock Market channel, the YouTube channel, in which we talk about the markets, but we do it in English and Spanish as well, so you can pick your preferred language. But most importantly, this is the YouTube channel in which we know that the wonderful world of Wall Street is not for geniuses, it is for entrepreneurs, just like you guys and myself. My name is Alvaro, and I will see you guys on Sunday, because we also post stock market update or stock market videos on Sundays. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend.